A reflection on Hazbin Hotel through the farewell of Gibran's the Prophet. In Hazbin Hotel, Husk's character arc, particularly in the pilot in Season 1, mirrors the farewell of Almustafa in Kahlil Gibran's the Prophet, not through sacred departure but through quiet return. His is a journey of reluctant awakening, of sorrow-worn exile, and of meaning rediscovered in the overlooked corners of a broken world. Almustafa spends 12 years in Orphalese, a land not his own. He speaks little. He loves quietly. He lives apart, watching and listening with a heart full of longing. Though revered, he remains distant, carrying the knowledge that soon he must leave. He is a spiritual exile, waiting for the ship that will carry him home. Husk is also exiled, but not from a place. He is exiled from himself. He is a man displaced. A fallen overlord who lost everything to addiction, apathy, and the slow erosion of care. He drinks not to celebrate, but to forget. He gambles not to win, but to go numb. He sits, half-shadowed behind a bar, barely tethered to the world around him, flickering like a neon sign in a forgotten alley. Gibran writes, "He is in this city, but not of it." Husk is not waiting for salvation. He has already surrendered the idea. He does not believe in redemption. He does not believe in himself. And then the ship arrives. In the Prophet, the ship's coming marks a threshold, the hour of transformation, of speech, of release. For Husk, that ship is the Hazbin Hotel. Not because it promises heaven, but because it refuses to see him as irredeemable. It offers no miracle, just presence, a place to be. Charlie treats Husk not as a burden or a project, but as a person. She does not try to fix him. She simply believes he's still worth something. That belief, soft, steady, maddeningly persistent, begins to crack his carefully cultivated indifference. He grumbles. He rolls his eyes. But he doesn't leave. And that, quietly, powerfully, is everything. In staying, Husk begins to re-enter the world. Not with declarations or conversions, but through the smallest gestures, a glance, a muttered word, a moment left unspoken. He does not announce his presence, he simply is. And in that presence there is change. Even his moments with angel dust reveal this shift. In Episode 4, Masquerade, Husk admits that he was once an overlord. Once held power. Once held souls. He lost it all in a gamble he cannot undo. And he tells Angel this not to boast or confess, but to connect. "I see you," his voice says. "I've been where you are. Maybe we're not beyond repair." Gibran writes, "Not without a wound in the spirit shall I leave this city." Almustafa says this as he departs. But Husk carries this wound not in leaving, but in having left himself long ago. His pain does not come from parting, but from a life lived in pieces, abandoned day by day, drink by drink, until even his reflection no longer looked back. His arc is a reverse echo of the Prophet's. Almustafa says goodbye. Husk begins to say hello again. Gibran writes, "A seeker of silences am I, and what treasure have I found in silences that I may dispense with confidence?" This is Husk's soul laid bare. He is the seeker of silence, the weary guardian of a past he rarely names. He does not speak in parables or revelations, but his quiet holds weight. In a hotel of loud dreams and louder personalities, he is the hush that listens, the one who notices, the one who remains when others are too hurt to ask for help. Even his song "Loser, Baby" is a confession wrapped in sarcasm. Beneath the self-mockery lies a deeper truth. Being a loser doesn't mean you're beyond connection. It means you've been burned, failed, cast aside, and yet you're still here. Gibran writes, "Empty and dark shall I raise my lantern, and the guardian of the night shall fill it with oil, and he shall light it also." This line might have been written for Husk. He is the guardian of the night. A cat demon, once lord of a neon kingdom of chance and ruin. And yet, in the strange sanctuary of the Hazbin Hotel, his lantern is being filled again, not with fire and spectacle but with smaller human things. Conversation, a shared drink, a moment of truth. He becomes a guide not through vision but through presence, through staying, through not giving up when he has every reason to. While Almustafa climbs the hill to depart the city, Husk stands at the threshold of rejoining it. He does not speak of return. He embodies it by staying, by showing up. Almustafa's journey ends in farewell. Husk's begins in return. Both are draped in sorrow. Both carry truths wrapped in silence. Both are pierced by love they do not know how to name, until absence or presence reveals its depth. Gibran writes, "And ever has it been that love knows not its own depth until the hour of separation." Husk will never say he loves. He doesn't speak in sentiment, but in the space he chooses to hold, in the people he chooses to protect, in the quiet presence he offers when no one asks, there is devotion. Not loud, not perfect, but sacred. A soul can carry light, even if it has forgotten the way.